Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Her. Today, weed stocks got smacked. I actually closed the day down $190-ish in realized loss. I'm going to cover these trades here. But first, if you lost money today, comment below. Learned a lesson. If you made money today, comment below. Got paid. Let me know what you made money on. And if you could do me a big favor, hit the like button. Helps me out. It's free. Just do it. Thank you so much. But right now, let's get into it. I mean, weed stocks were obliterated. TLRY, obliterated. MJ, obliterated. SNDL actually held up pretty good considering, all that went down. But these things just, went up in smoke, but SNDL, I'm going to cover my trades here. SNDL, I'm up, I'm still up 87% on the shares I bought. The puts that I'm selling, so I'm short five of the 1.5 strike puts. Those are only down $6. So relatively, the only thing that I lost today on SNDL was unrealized profit. Okay, and I lost $285 in unrealized profit on the shares. And SNDL, I mean, when you're trading these kind of stocks, you kind of have to think that these things are going to happen. When you're trading speculative stocks, and then Wall Street Bets gets into it, and all these people start getting into it, you're going to have this kind of choppiness. We're still, it's at 238. My cost average is $1.27 on SNDL. It is, sitting pretty good right now. I'm still up almost 100%, just kind of relaxing, kind of see what happens. I was actually trying to sell. What I was trying to do on SNDL today, it never got filled, but at open, the February strike calls, 7 strike calls for February 19th, these were going for 80 cents or $80. And I tried to get a fill, but it did. Now they're 20 cents. And I really wish I started selling calls against this position, because that was basically free money. I could have sold 5 calls against at the 7th strike for my 500 against my 500 shares, and would have been okay. So it's what it is. We missed opportunity. I'm sure I'll get another opportunity here. SNDL, the trend is still your friend for that right now. Another 2 stocks I did get into today is I did get into MJ. I'm short a 20 strike put for March. So my cost average here on MJ, I got $1 credit for it. So if I get assigned the shares on MJ, I will be, my cost basis is going to be $19 because I got $1 credit. Now MJ, it was rough. It's down 24%, but we're still up. But so if I'm cost averaging at like 19, I'm back here. If I get assigned the shares, I'm back here. We're consolidated here. Okay. So I feel comfortable with that. And then if I get assigned the shares, then I'll keep selling premium, maybe get average down my shares if it comes back down between, $13 and $15 a share. So I'm kind of going into weed right now for the long term, not necessarily the pump and dump. I know a lot of people here watching these videos are here just to make the quick money, and you could definitely do that. But for my strategy and what I'm doing is going a safe way about it, accumulating shares, selling premium, and that's what I'm doing on SNDL. SNDL, I already, the cost of my shares, I think it cost me $650 for all my shares. I already collected $75 in credit. I'm selling more premium on that position. So what I'm trying to do is get my SNDL shares for free by keep selling premium. And that's what I plan to do with like MJ as well. ACB, I also am short a couple ACB. Short a couple puts here. This is down 23%. They actually have earnings right now. Looks like it's not. I don't know if what they're doing, but the stock is not really performing at all. It's basically it closed at 14.47. It's currently 14.66 right now. So on ACB, I sold 3 of the 10 strike puts for March. I did get 78 cents credit per put. And really that, what I was looking for, if I get assigned shares down here, it's going to have to come all the way down to the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. And, I feel comfortable. If I was going to buy a stock, I definitely would buy it down in here. So, when I'm selling puts on the market, I'm willing to hold shares at that strike price. Okay. And that's all there is to it. Nothing fancy, nothing at all. The other thing is today, Alibaba Alibaba had a nice run. I mean, but it just couldn't stick. I'm still in the 270 call for March 5th here, as you can see. Now, Alibaba, nice runner today. But for some reason, Alibaba does not want to stay above 270. I mean, this was an amazing pump here from 268 to 274, and then it was bull flagging, and then it broke down. I mean, just embarrassing for Alibaba today. I thought today was the day we were going to break free, and I've been talking about it. Like, when are we going to break free out of this box? And I thought today was the day, and then it got put back inside the box. We're back inside the box here. And honestly, I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. And you kind of have to just kind of roll with it. I'm only down 20%, 23% on that position. I'm starting to make money back slowly, but with a naked call, you can't let too much time go by, because that's when you're going to start losing a lot of money. So I need this position to work out like tomorrow, starting next week. Market is closed on Monday. So then starting next week, we're going to have, it's going to be some problems. Theta's going to kick in hard. So I might just have to close it right now. Theta's costing me about $20 a day. If it doesn't move, I mean, you wait 10 days, you're down another $200 just due to Theta. I mean, it's just not good, but I feel like we're right here with Alibaba. Now, where I took my biggest loss today is CLOV. And the reason why I took this, I was in the February, I was short the 15 strike puts for CLOV. I originally got a $2.36 credit, but because we're coming up on expiration, I mean, everything was looking good with CLOV, right? And then the Hindenburg research report came out, and they're like, hey, we're just letting you know CLOV is under DOJ investigation. Chamath, I mean, we don't like him now because he went with the Wall Street bet guys, and so we're going to slam his name across the street, and hopefully, he starts losing some money or at least some credibility. And at least that's my opinion on how this hit piece came about. Honestly, I don't think Hindenburg Research was really looking into this until Chamath started backing Wall Street bets and did that Gamestop play. I honestly don't think so. But CLOV, so I got a $2.36 credit. What I did was I rolled, because we're only a few days away on the February expiration. I was in February 19th, only 8 days away. Risk of assignment was rather high, so I could still roll for a credit. So I rolled for an extra $1 a credit per contract. So my original, I got $2.36 credit, and then I got another extra $1 a credit here rolling into February, which gives me another 36 days here for this to kind of work out. But when you're rolling, you realize your loss and to gain a bigger credit out on the next expiration. So I'm going to make money as soon as this thing kind of comes by. But if we look at CLOV right now, I mean, it's not looking good. Not looking good. I mean, definitely could come back down to 11. Definitely could come back down to 11. But I think if it can get back up to the 14 level, Theta is going to come in nicely for my position, and everything's going to be okay. I think it wants to come back up here eventually, but I mean, only time will tell. So that's why I'm giving this trade more time. But right now, after hours, it's sub 12. So MGM and Uber were small losers. I lost only $12 on MGM and Uber, which I was just selling premium for earnings, and it just didn't work out. So I took those off. But other than that, I'm kind of going rather slow. In the news right now, everyone's talking about where's the stimulus plan. Today, there was a little bit more insight regarding the stimulus plan. So hopefully this can push the market up a little bit more. And what they're saying is they're trying to sign in the stimulus plan before the next unemployment benefits expire, which will be March 14th. Is what they're looking for. So they're looking for the end of February to get this deal done, and definitely before March 14th. So that's a little bit, if we can get a little push in the market with the stimulus, I think that would be great. So looking at the overall market, if we look at SPY today, I mean, things have been real choppy. Last 2 days, we've dropped, they bought the dip. Today again, we dropped, they bought the dip. So I'm kind of questioning, like, are we going to drop again to, like, on SPY? Are we going to come down to 380? I feel like we could come down to 380 on SPY. Just kind of wait and see. I'm not, like, bearish, but you kind of have to see after an amazing run from 370 to 390. a little pullback might be helpful for bulls, right? Q's actually rather strong today. I mean, they dipped today, but not as strong as the day before. So not as strong as yesterday. Q's dipped, but still look really strong for us to bust out here. One stock that's moving big right now is Disney. Disney reported earnings. They had a huge earnings. They crushed the subscriber count. They made a profit. Let's see if I can refresh this here. It has 95 million paid subscribers to Disney Plus. They said, let's see here. EPS came in at 32 cents versus a loss of 41 cents, which is huge. Revenue up at 16.25 billion versus 15.9. So they did amazing, especially for having their parks closed. They told analysts on the company earnings call that outlook for parks revenue and reopening is really going to be determined by the rate of the vaccination of the public. So no ETA yet on the parks, but they're looking to see depending on how vaccination goes. So Disney, I mean, it's out of here. Probably going above 200 at this point right now. But other than that, you just gotta trade slow. If you're trying to make money, quick money, rinse and repeat, take your profits, get back in, do whatever you want to do. But like, you need to use proper risk management, especially when trading these weed stocks or these penny stocks. The market's hot, but you need to be very, very careful. So if you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end, and as always, stay safe, stay green. It's us first Herd.